Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, we get thanks. We give thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us mercies and blessings, so we can be in good condition and happy situation. And don't forget salat and salam to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has guided us from stupidity era to the cleverness era Islam religion until now. Okay, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Farhan. You can call me Farhan. I'm from 10 grade TKG. Today, in this occasion, I will teach you an IT tutorial about user management. Okay, let's we start the IT tutorial. Okay, you already know this. What I say before this previous video, I already say to you, default user login is admin and the password is 0. Okay, in user management, we manage the user can log into our main Winbox. How he log in, how what he used, what user login he used to log into Winbox. Okay, let's we start the editorial. Okay, first you must enter your MyFortic first. This is my MyFortic 10.10.10.10.1, and my login is still default user login admin, and the password is 0 and nothing. You can enter. Okay, we already in the Winbox, and in this tutorial you must go to system, and you go to system, and you go to user. This is the Windows you use to user management, to manage your user. Okay, this default user login is admin, and the password is 0, and the group is full. It's the user default in Microtik. You can add in here user, up to you what the name, and you can remove the user, and you can enable the user. You can disable the user, and you can give a comment to your user. And we try to add the user. You plus add, and we name it try, and the group we use full group. Later I explain to you what is the group, and the password 1, and the confirm password 1. Just to make sure you already memorize your password in this confirm password. You apply. Okay, we try to log into Inbox with another user. Here, you go to session and disconnect. After that, you choose your IP address microtik here. After that, you write your user login, try, and the password 1, and enter. Yes, you can use that. That is how to add user. And I always say to you before, I wanna give you understanding about groups. Groups is the group is full read and write. There is 3 groups in default microtik in here. default system, and the group, the lower group is read. This is group. You can use this group, and in this group you can you cannot do anything in your winbox. You can just see the winbox, and you can configure anything in here. You cannot add, you cannot remove the configuration, you cannot add the user, you cannot add the groups. Yes, you is the lower user in Microtik, and is what so so good for your team monitoring. Team monitoring is just see the configuration, there is something wrong or no in your configuration. After that, the team monitoring report to you that there is configuration, the wrong configuration in your inbox. Step, and we go to user right. So right is the middle of the rank in user groups. User right different with user read. User right can configure anything in here. You can add, you can remove, you can give comment, you can enable, you can disable, you can configure IP address, you can add an IP address here. And the minus of user right is cannot add users and cannot remove users and cannot add groups and remove groups. And that is the yes, user right. And we continue to user full. If user full is highest rank in microtic groups, it's like a king in your winbox. You can do anything in there. You can do configure IP address. You can configure wireless. You can configure identity of your winbox. You can configure password in your winbox, and you can add user and remove user, and enable user and disable user in here, and you can add groups uh, when you use user a group full like that. Okay, maybe we try to use three groups this, and we go to users and add, and we try the user right user read, sorry, read the first user read, group it password one, and the password and the confirm password one. You repeat your password, make sure you are already memorize your password. Apply. Okay, you disconnect. We see what can we do when we use user right user read, user read and the password one. Enter. Okay, you can see it. Maybe we can go to IP and address. You can see in here. You cannot do anything in here. You can just see the configuration in here. We cannot do anything configuration in here. We cannot add. We cannot remove. We cannot enable. We cannot disable. It's so what so good for your team monitoring. And we can add users, and we can add groups in here. We cannot add user. Okay, we disconnect first to add some.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is
User. Enter.
Okay.
Was this. And after that, we try to use user right here. We see in here what we can do when we use user right. User right. Right. Password one. Password one. Apply. Okay. Sorry, it's right.
configure the routing
Okay,
that
and
is
we
pre-routed.
disconnect first,
So we
and
configure
we
the static
can
routing
use the
pre-router. Okay, we totally know. Let's
so
to the
and you can see in
top.
you go to
Okay,
IP, another.
I
You can add IP
just now
address
I
when we
made
use user right
topology
this, and we can
in pre-router
remove, and we
the
can enable, we
second
can
one
disable, we can give comment, and we
the
can configure anything here when you when you use user right. And the minus of user right is you cannot configure, you cannot add the users and add groups can, and the user cannot. This user you cannot add some user in here. Okay, we change to user phone here.
first
As
we
you see,
start the microcontroller.
we log in with
We start
default
from
user login.
we wait
And we add
for
user fee. User
what new
oh,
we waiting for
one
waiting
and one. Like
we
okay,
explain that first.
and we disconnect and
Before video
user
previous video
full.
configure the static routing to
Now you see it.
so
You can
that is
configure add IP address. We can wireless. We can't do anything. We can't do anything.
we only
Also,
configure
it's like you king in your regulation. You can in your city. You are king in here. You can use you can add user in here. You can remove user in here. You can enable. You can disable user in here. You can
I
add
explain
some
the
groups in here.
group
You're like a king in your winbox.
what we do
And we continue to another what IT tutorial. We make a group, and I give you the format of groupful. See, groupful is all of permission is checklist. You can do anything with user full, like use local. You can log in with Telnet. You can log in with SSH. You can FTP. You can reboot the Winbox. You can reboot the router. You can and read is the full is you must checklist the read, write, and the polish. It's a it's one format full groups. That's and the test you can log in with Winbox. You can add some password. You can log in with log in via webpick. And another you can roam it. Okay. And user write, user read. You can cannot FTP. You cannot FTP. You this if user read just checklist the read, not checklist write and polish done. It's for user read. It's that and user write just polish on checklist and FTP.
first we configure all
Right, maybe we add some groups in here. Add what the group? Try
maybe we delete
video. And we check the telnet, and we check stock local and telnet and SSH, and we use user full in it. While it's right, and we can log in so via Winbox with these groups.
tomorrow
So we adjust this Winbox and we web password apply okay, and we plus some user here try and try video one in here, one in here.
IP is
and we use
100
our address. Our address is
ninety-two
for
dot 168
for address written in here can
15
use this
15
user like that. Maybe
15
my IP address
dot
lab is 10.10.10.2. It's my
140
my
14
IP address in my
click
laptop.
now click
In my laptop
edit
apply and
and
okay.
the username
We try to use user try.
and the password
Disconnect
is
and we
what
use
the password is email.
try. Try
Okay,
and enter. Yes, that
good.
we cannot
So you
enter the
login.
Windows because we unchecklist the Windows there.
You can do
And maybe we try to tell it.
this.
We go to Windows Air and change
This
CMD
the last video I
and
already
we
what
write
make
telnet
topology
and
make topology
write
for
your
use the
IP address in here. If you want
topology
login
IP
via
route
telnet
use the
10.10.10.10
router and
your
VPC.
IP address
Now I
gateway.
will
Okay,
tutorial how
enter.
to
Login,
configuration IP
try,
route and
and the password one.
and
Enter.
what
This
and
you
IP
can
route and
use telnet in here.
IP route and
If the user you can
and the first letter is
change your
the
identity
PC1
for system
can ping to
identity
PC2.
set name
The first you must
necrotic
configuration IP address
rotic
in all
2
what all
like that. Enter. Because
mother
you
entity.
because you user use you
You click the
user
microphone
full in here. You can do anything what you
enter.
want in here.
The first I wanna give the name for
Okay, maybe that's all of me, guys.
the notification.
Thank
The
you
name
for
is
attention.
video
Maybe
user one.
I
System
hope these
identity
videos are useful
set
for you, or
name
beneficial for you. And
letter
like I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
and